And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Okay, go ahead. Today we're talking about Sneeze, a game about allergies, a game about playing cards, a game about, well, that's basically all it is. You're just playing cards, trying to mess other people up and trying to make other people sneeze, have the fewest allergies. A good theme. Does that make it a good game? Well, let's look. At the beginning of the game, this is placed in the middle. We have two pools of cards, a discard area. The wind is placed on one side. So the wind is blowing at this pool, but not the other pool. Each player draws one allergy. Oh, I'm allergic to pollen. Oh, this person's allergic to dust. Oh, this person's allergic to dogs. This person's also allergic to dust over here. So each player will have one of those in front of them, and the game begins. On your turn, you simply grab a sneeze card and place it in either pool. You can place it where the wind is or not, so this person places it over here. My turn, I take one, I'm going to put it over here. Now, because I put it over here where the wind is blowing, this is now going to affect everybody. So, for each player that you make sneeze, and you want to make as many people sneeze as possible, so I made this player here sneeze because he had pollen in front of him, I take a tissue card. Yay! Then, if I have two or more allergy cards, which I didn't, I could give one of those to the player who sneezed. And anybody who sneezed draws a new allergy card. So this guy here now has a new allergy. He's allergic to pollen and to dogs. And then this goes away. Now, as the game progresses, you'll be drawing different allergy cards. And sometimes you will draw a card. There's none here. I'm sure they're in the deck here somewhere. Here you go. That will change the wind. And players also have the opportunity to play their tissue cards. They can either play it as draw two allergy cards, or they can swap an allergy card with another player. See, if you have two dog allergies in front of you, which could easily happen, then if a dog allergy is flipped over, it does not affect you if the wind is on that side. Only when there's two dog allergies there will you be affected. So the more allergies you have, the better off you are. And so the game will end when one player has 3 or fewer allergies, but everyone else has 4 or more. So at that point the game ends, and the player who happens to have those 3 or fewer allergy cards is the winner. So the allergy cards will come out, people will be moving around, but eventually the game will be over. And of course there's judicial use of these cards. They do recommend for younger players just to play all of the sneeze cards, tissue cards, as discard them and flip over 2 allergy cards. But either way, that's basically how the game works. Sneeze! You know, there's games I like for kids and there's games I like for adults. Sneeze just doesn't seem to work well with either group. The problem with sneezing is I just felt like it was very random. You put cards here, you put cards there, you have allergies. It seemed like players who played better just were difficult to stop. I don't know. Okay, thank you. A good sneezing. No more. No more. Now, but the allergies themselves, it just didn't work well. I like the theme. The theme is great. But it just felt like you turn over a card, see where it goes. Oh, you got allergies, you did. And there's really not a lot of choices. You can pick which side to put the allergy card on. You can pick when to play your special cards. But I just felt like the game was playing me. And I just didn't get a kick out of it. But maybe my kids think differently. What do you think of Sneeze?
I like to have sneeze because whenever you had 2 of something, it was easier to not get the allergy because you had 2.
Well, that's true.
And also, I always try to get the rare ones because rare rarely come out.
So overall, did you like the game?
Uh-huh.
All right, well, let's see what Amy thinks. All right, thanks. You can go sneeze somewhere else. Amy, what did you think of Sneeze? Did you like it?
Yeah.
A lot?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay.
Well, at the very beginning, I only like to get dust because mostly I only get dust.
Okay, well, there's all different things to get. I mean, we make the jokes throughout the game talking about dogs and cats and such. But for the most part, I just felt it just felt flat for me. And even the kids that seem to enjoy it as much as the other ones, they're saying they like it now, so go figure. What do I know? But it just seemed too random for for me to have any kind of enjoyment for the game.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.